Okay, folks, we're back. I got some very important, urgent information for you. And Mr. Cheeks thought it was a pretty good idea. He started to smile a little bit when I wanted to present this information. Because, uh, my intention is to stop this. That is my intent. To stop all of this. To make all of this go away and never be a problem for anyone again and give everyone their freedom. And that's what all of us that want to change and become a unicorn, a hero, that's what it's all about. It's about helping people and saving people from themselves, because we are the ones that built the 5G tower. The cult didn't build it, we built it. We built them damn towers because they can't touch us. I'm going to get into more of why we've been discarded into discards like Tracy Chapman's City Underground song, because they can't just grab you. You need to be in a territory that they claim, then they poison the territory, and then whatever comes as a result from the harvest of the territory is what they can have. They can't just grab you and turn you into that and just eat you. They can't just do that because it's against the rules. All the Satanists are going to give themselves up willingly, so they are fair game according to the rules. See how that works? All right, so 5G survival checklist. This is important information that you guys should watch. This will probably be one of the fewest videos that I shoot before I change. Right now, my eyeballs feel like they're going to pop out of my head. I'm literally getting ready to break open. It feels like I should have done it by now because of all the extensive amount of hours of sun gaze. I induce a fire foot and a fire, I sit down, I have a fire ass. Fire hands is weird. Like, it's like I should be out right now. It's like she's got me on standby for some reason. So, maybe waiting for the right moment. Who knows? But anyways, 5G survival checklist. All right. Now, one thing people need to know is that 5G is not a phone service. Your phone says 5G on it. That's not what it is. That's not 5G, man. 5G is when they take the power lines and do a blackout and switch the electricity over to this. That's why they're going to do a blackout. They needed to make it look plausible with good intentions, without malice. So they're creating riots with all of their 75% Satanist society. We're not 99% strong. It's 75% Satanist, 25% food supply. Read Mark Paseo, Pillars of Satanism. So 5G is not a phone service. Okay, every 2,000 years they do this. All right, history repeats itself. You understand? 5G is not a phone service. There's no virus. They want you to stay in your house because you've got a smart meter that connects to this. All right. The only thing that's going to go after the blackout is a car that's made before the year 2000. In the year 2012, you can Google all this shit. They had an 8-city blackout in the year 2012. Cars was crashing into each other. There was no stoplights. It was crazy in 8 cities. All right. What they noticed, and they did a beta test, they said, this is what happened. The cars that were before the year 2000 still worked. They were gas engines. All the electrical cars after the year 2000 will shut off. Some of them will take over your car. A friend of mine just told me the other day, a man was trying to snitch to the FBI about some shit that somebody was doing, and the car lost control and hit a semi. So electrical cars are not what you want. When this blackout happens, when this shit goes down, if they are successful, and I truly believe that we're going to stop them, because I know in my heart that this is bullshit that can be stopped. One of us or some of us just need to step up. All right. Now, next thing you want is a blow-up raft or a boat, and you want to keep it near the water, or a blow-up raft that's ready. So if you get near the water, you can get on the water, because those things don't jump in the water. Watch Sell the movie. They do not get in the water. They just don't. They stop at the water. All right. Isolation. You want to be by yourself. You want to lock yourself in an office, a basement, an attic. Actually, basements go down, so that if they break the door down, they're coming down in the thing after you. They probably are looking for signals, for nanos. Anything that transmits and says, hey, there's something down there that needs to collect and become one of us. It's like a collection hub, or well, you know what I'm saying. So isolation, you want to leave the city or isolate yourself, like the kid on Zombieland. All right. Non-perishable. You want to get something that's going to last, because if you're hiding out for a long time and your shit goes rotten, you're just going to be eating rotten food. You want to have seeds. If you get in the middle of nowhere, you might be able to grow a few things. If you're in a house and there's a blackout, pull your smart meter. Hide in the attic. Why? Because these things are not going to pull your attic ladder down and pull the ladder down and fold it down to climb up there, because they are whittled down to a vibration to where they're not able to do nothing but collect others in their immediate close proximity range. So you want to be in an attic and you want to be quiet. This Bible that this devil wrote, this Gad dude, this mighty Gad, hallowed be his name, wrote that noisums are attracted to noise, and they're called noisums. They make noise, they're attracted to noise. If you watch World War Z, they are attracted to noise. So let's get down to the useless eater. This is Rudy Eugene. You understand? They did a beta test. They do beta tests to find out how it works. They did a bunch of beta tests and they said, oh yeah, that's just bath salts. Lies. Check out Rudy Eugene. There's no bath salts that make you want to bite somebody's face off. I'm sorry, but that's bullshit. If you believe it, you're a fool. Sell the movie. So check out Rudy Eugene. That was a real thing that happened in Florida under the causeway. Ripped Ryan Popolo's face off like a wild animal. Sell the movie tells you that the 5G tower specifically is going to turn you into this by way of 5G smart meters. So that means that 5G is not a service. You understand? It's not a service. World War Z, same thing. Zombieland, same thing. It's all the same. Dawn of the Dead, all these damn movies they've been showing us since the 50s. Night of the Living Dead, they've been showing us forever. All right, next. The useless eater, if you get attacked, if they chasing you, you got to make yourself sick somehow. Whether you got something in your pocket that's nasty, like some damn turpentine, you just drink that shit, because you're not going to be a suitable host. If you got the sun in you, you're not a suitable host. You understand? As you're going to survive. If you're too drunk, you got jaundice of the liver, they're not going to get you, because watch World War Z. They did not attack the man in the alleyway who was drunk off his ass because he had liver damage. Brad Pitt shot himself up with smallpox and survived. All these movies telling you how to survive. So if you're not a suitable host, I would suggest doing this, because he kills all the nanos. Your ass ain't even going to be detectable by nothing. All right, so a sewer, a gutter, underground. You pull the top off, you hide in there. Ain't nobody going to climb down in there and get you. A gutter is like too tight of a space. So if you go down a sewer top and you go in that motherfucker, if it's not soldered down, of course, but if you go in one of those and put the lid back, ain't nothing up above the ground gonna come down there. You understand? So there's that. So you gotta be a discard for these things to have you. You understand? They can't just come take you. They just can't. You gotta give yourself up. All right, so get on the water and camp by the water. Wade in the water. The children of Moses, they wade in the water. You'll be troubled on the water. This Gad dude was going to trouble the water, but you're not going to be dead because they stop at the water. You understand? You go north to the drinking gourd. Just like all the songs say, follow the drinking gourd. Go to the North Star. Head toward the North Star and you will find freedom from all this bullshit. Noise deterrents. Little noise buttons, like you had those little quick on your keychain, and you can just take them and throw them, and they will run in that direction. If you are running from them things and you've got noise deterrents in your pocket, you can turn one on and throw it in another direction, and they are going to chase the noise deterrent. It's smooth. You feel me? You get away from those fucks, and you got to be quiet no matter what, because they're looking for sounds and noises. That's what the military tells you. They're attracted to noise. And last but not least, marbles. If you are running up a stairway in a hallway and you've got marbles, they are not chasing you anymore, because they are going to be busting their asses. And you're going to be out of there like Macaulay Culkin. So there you go. That is, and it's not foolproof. I mean, I got the notion as soon as Mr. Cheeks was nodding his head, she was like, that's not going to be foolproof. but it's a high chance of survival. You understand? This is better than nothing. This is better than nothing. All right. So this is an extreme high chance of survival that if you follow this list, that you will survive the 5G attack if they are successful. My ass plans to stop this shit. I plan to stop this damn thing. And you should be planning it too. I've been sun gazing my face off. My eyeballs feel like they're gonna pop out. Like they're going cross-eyed and shit. And there's like a little bit of glue in there. I think it might take a couple more days to break it down. But it's all broke down, man. It's all ran out. I think she just got me on standby. Like, it should have popped out by now. I can feel it, like, standing out like an erect penis. Like, it's literally just, like, man, it's further out than it was when I had that simulation of love frequency when I was sitting on the patio and I smoked that blunt and drank that beer and I saw all that stuff and I got all mad and ran it on Facebook. It's sticking out further than that. So I know it should have happened by now. And instead of a big loud boom, I whittled it down to nothing so it could just break itself out easily without so much intense pain. But this is the list. If you follow this list, nobody else has got a list like this. But if you follow this concise list, you should survive. High chance of survival. I'll say that. It's not foolproof because they might have some tricks up their sleeve. But if you doing this, any of this, then you're better off than the guy that's just sitting around taking selfies or whatever, worried about the game or whatever the hell, foolishness, distractions, poppy fields. But yeah, so this will probably be one of the fewest videos I shoot. I just wanted to stay at the top of the list. I want you guys to see this video. I want people to come back to this video. I want people to see that this is a serious concern that everybody should be having, and everybody should be preparing and prepare for the best and prepare for success. Because I'm preparing to be the best and put this thing to rest. And when you get awake, stay awake.